The national mammal of the United States, the bison, is the biggest terrestrial mammal in North America. The bison ranks among North America's top 10 largest animals, in addition to being the largest mammal. Together with moose, Canadian horses, American crocodiles, polar bears, bowhead whales, humpback whales, gray whales, musk ox, and humpback whales, it is on the list. The right whale, which may weigh up to 155,000 pounds, is the biggest animal in North America. A calf, known as a red dog, is a baby bison. This is due to the fact that a young bison is born with cinnamon or reddish-brown hairs, as opposed to the dark brown fur hues the adults have. After 2 or 3 months, they start to grow shoulder humps and horns, and their fur starts to become a dark brown color. At birth, bison calves weigh between 30 and 70 pounds, and only a few hours after taking their first breath can they stand or run. Bears, wolves, and mountain lions are the red dog's main predators. Dogs are well known for using their tails to express a variety of emotions, but other animals can also do this. For instance, bison are frequently unpredictably, yet their tails can communicate their moods. A calm bison will have a tail that hangs loosely downward and waggles naturally. A standing bison tail, though, can indicate that they're prepared to charge. So be careful if you ever come across a bison with a standing tail. If you've been wondering whether bison is another term for buffalo, you're not the only one. Although they are frequently used interchangeably in North America, bison and buffalo are not the same animal. First and foremost, it's important to understand that buffalo, also known as water or calf copyright buffalo, only exist in Africa and Asia. Hence, everywhere in North America that you find a buffalo, it's most likely a bison. Although the American bison is now considered to be almost extinct, they were once in danger of going extinct in the 1800s. Only about 325 bison remained in the world in 1884. Millions of bison inhabited the land prior to that period. Due to poaching, drought, and diseases, the number of bison has greatly decreased. Thanks to the efforts of the westward expansion, they fortunately avoided extinction. Although bison are huge beasts that appear sluggish and lumbering, they are actually quick and agile. Despite their weight, they have a top speed of 35 miles per hour. It is quicker than the typical human speed. In particular, those that have a rider can run more quickly than horses. Moreover, bison are excellent swimmers and have amazing jumping and spinning abilities. Regrettably, a lot of tourists have been hurt by bison because they underestimated their speed and agility. Bison are protected from the harsh winter weather by their exceptionally thick coats, which are made up of 2 layers of hair and a thick layer of hide. Compared to cattle, they have a lot more hair, and their thick coats act as insulation, as they don't need to burn calories to stay warm. The thick coat of the bison is quite good at keeping the animals warm and snow-free. Similar to cattle, bison are a good source of minerals and protein for many individuals. Beef and bison meat share comparable nutritional values and similar flavors, making it challenging to tell them apart throughout a meal. Beef and bison meat differ in some respects, though. First off, bison meat may be a healthier option to beef, since it contains less fat and calories. Second, due to its low fat level, bison meat is more tender than beef. Since bison are grazing creatures, their main food source is local grass. Using their hooves, they plow the ground while grazing, and their excrement fertilizes the soil. By promoting the growth of the plants that insects eat, bison also benefit the insect population. Simply said, bison help the ecosystem by preserving and diversifying it. If you've ever witnessed a bison wallow, or roll in the mud, you know they don't just do it for fun. They do this to hasten the shedding of their fur, and guard against fly bites. During mating season, bison may often be observed wallowing to increase their chances of attracting a partner.